like they called the courthouse and filed the eviction under his name. They turned in the wrong tenant because they took advantage of the fact that I was new and experienced, didn't know a lot, didn't have an advisor with me, it was just me, and they took advantage of that. And I was like, okay, this is never gonna happen to me again. You know, like, I'm not letting this happen to me. Hey guys, all right, I'm just unpacking from a trip that Ren and I just got back from. We went to Port Aransas, which is here in Texas. It's only about a 3-hour drive, so not bad at all. We took the dogs, so much fun. Ryan's parents co-own a condo in Port Aransas with their friends, and so it was Ryan's niece's birthday, or our niece, I guess, because we're married. It was our niece's birthday. She turned 14, so they blocked off a few days for us to go and stay and celebrate and have a good time. So it was actually my first time getting out of the house on like vacation since being pregnant, so it was nice to go out, feel normal, not feel sick, and just have a good time, which we did. Of course, I overpacked. I took 4 why do I need 4 headbands? 5 headbands. Actually, like 3 hair scarves, 7 pairs of sunglasses. Like, this is ridiculous. When I pack it the last minute and we're just going on a road trip, I literally just throw so much in my suitcase and just throw it in the very back. If we were flying, it'd be a different story. I'd be a little bit more picky, but since it was just a road trip, I'm like, oh, just pack everything. I actually did take a few clips of the property and just like while we were there, so I'll play those really quick. Wow, it's not humid at all here. That's what it looks like. There's like condo building, but then there's like these little individual houses, and then the pool is right here. It's just a quick walk, and then the beach is just right over that hill. So everything's walking distance except for the beach. We have to take a golf cart to the beach. It was so much fun, and I'm hoping we can go back. I think they're booked up in July, but I'm hoping we can go back in August because it's like very fun. I got so many questions about the dress I was wearing on our way there. I actually partnered up with Express. They have such, like, everything is so good right now, and I wanted to show you a few pieces that I got. So actually, let me move this so the light's a little better. All right, I think this is better. So first, I got this 2-piece set, and this is the skirt. It's kind of like a fitted mid-length with some ruching on the side, and then this is the top. It's backless, so cute, and it is like a sweater material, but it's that summer sweater material, so it's very lightweight, it's super soft, it's very thin, not thin, but it's breathable, I guess you can say. Like, you don't get hot in it. And being in Texas, I would tell you if this was too hot, it is not. So I got this set, and I love the color. This actually comes in another color, I believe, but I just loved this like nude color. Next, I got this chocolate brown fitted dress, and it actually has a little open back. I love this color in the summer because I think it complements my skin tones and my hair tones. And I love pairing it with like nude or kind of like a canvasy shoe like I did in the video. But yeah, I love this for just like dinner, or I mean, you can even wear this casually with some sandals. So I think this is a very good, just like all around dress. Next, I got an actual outfit. So these are the pants I got, super lightweight, perfect for spring and summer. They're a great length, a great color, and they fit so well. I upped a size just because of my bump. So I got a size 4. I got this ribbed bodysuit. It's kind of like a cross shoulder, this is the front, bodysuit. It's very breathable as well, super comfortable, and it has lots of stretch to it. Like right now, my bodysuits on me are so ridiculous. They don't go over my stomach, like they won't clasp, but this one has it's so soft and has so much stretch to it that I can actually wear this, and it's actually comfortable. And lastly, I got so many questions about this dress on Instagram over the weekend. I wore this on the drive to the beach, and everyone loved it. This is my favorite piece by far. Like this is one of my favorite pieces that I own. I love the color, I love the fit, and I can wear this after pregnancy as well. So I was just so excited to find this. It's that same kind of sweater material, but it's very breathable, perfect for summer. And I love the color, so pretty. I'll link the items below, and I'll also link some of the things that I was trying to snag but couldn't because of my size. So I'll link those as well. But yeah, such good staples right now, such good dresses. So I was very, very happy with my picks. But right now, I was gonna film some reels, but I need to put all this stuff away. It's driving me crazy. I've got like a whole little pile of like headbands and scarves and sunglasses, and it's so hard for me to film because I need everything to be organized. So I think I'm gonna organize really quickly and then try to get some filming done for the weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, actually tomorrow's Friday. I thought today was Friday, but I think it's tomorrow. Just about to start filming, and then Ryan reminded me that it's time to go pick up groceries. Oh, I'm so out of breath from walking up the stairs. You ready? Right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. I'm so out of breath. Let's refill my water.
Let's refill your water in our new amazing water filter.
No, I'm just gonna use mine.
That's got 256 poisons.
80.
88 poisons, and you're still choosing poisons over no poisons. Putting our child's life at risk by putting poisons from the filter, not from the filter.
I got Ryan a new water filter.
Zero is what the filter is. You're choosing 88.
80.
88.
This was not the thing to wear.
You a little hot?
Yeah, a little bit. You're capturing me at my most flattering angle here.
Flattering, that's the word.
So,
Whoa, careful now.
Apologies for we haven't really put out that many videos before this one because we had a problem. With our batteries. We didn't know if it was the batteries, the wire, the charging pack, but all of my batteries were lasting in the camera like 5 minutes. It would say 100% battery, but then it would just drain in 5 minutes. So we've been trying to figure out what the problem was.
Batteries are pretty old though.
They are very old. But we have realized we have one good battery, so that's what we're using right now until our new batteries come in. Ooh. Baby's been kicking.
Well, I just talked to her too.
For like 3 hours straight. Can we check the mail when we get back?
You're expecting some package
No,
you're not telling me
No,
about.
I'm afraid that something's gonna come and it's gonna be sitting in there.
Something you ordered that you didn't tell me about.
No, I swear I haven't ordered anything.
This is all a plot.
No,
You're plotting something.
I promised, but pinky promise. Pinky promise.
You can't break this.
I know. We pulled up and we were sitting here for like 15 minutes just on our phones, like talking to each other, and then Ryan was like, wait, we didn't text the number to let them know we were here. So we just sat here for 15 minutes just
sitting here.
Like we have nothing else to do.
Yeah. No
That's
important
fine.
things. No worries.
It's okay. We just got our groceries. I order groceries from H-E-B, which is where we are now, and I usually get like, what do we get from H-E-B? Certain things are just less expensive than
peanut
Whole
butter,
Foods.
Dave's Bagels.
Yeah, like Dave's Bagels, which Ryan eats like a Dave's Bagel every day. For a thing of bagels, Dave's Bagels at Whole Foods, they're like $8 almost $9, and here they're like 4 something, same exact thing. So we get most of our groceries delivered from Whole Foods, but then we come pick up from HEB, just like a smaller portion of things that are just way less expensive. But then there's things we can't get at HEB that we can get at Whole Foods, so.
Veggies and...
Yeah.
Filming setup.
I'm so annoyed.
Somebody's in a sour mood.
Well,
because she wasn't in focus.
Put this on 2 times in a row.
Because she wasn't in focus.
I had to refilm this whole outfit because I went back and looked and it wasn't in focus. Yeah, look at how many buttons I had to do over again.
Yeah, it's more than 4.
No, I just like honestly have the worst attitude right now.
You really do, bro.
You don't know what it's like to like, I just want like fried chicken.
Well, you're gonna have yourself some fried chicken, buddy.
I'm so hungry right now. It's not even funny. Is it dinner time even? Like what time is it?
Dinner time's whenever you want.
I'm putting a little jacket on. And whenever I try to force something tight, it gives me gas.
Oh, that's hot.
Then,
super hot.
so then we're dealing with that on top of, I don't even know if this outfit, no, yeah, this is cute. It's like a little granny.
It's got a granny vibe.
Yeah, but we're gonna make it chic. We're gonna do a sleek bun. We're gonna add a cute bag, some sunglasses, and a headband, and I think that'll like take away the granny.
That'll upgrade granny.
Also, this tank top doesn't make any sense, but it's all I can grab right now. Okay.
So sleek.
Let's try this headband. This is like, yeah. See, that's cute, and then.
Oh, way less granny.
Oh no, not this bag.
No, not that one.
Yeah, like a simple black. Maybe scrunch the sleeves. Honestly, like this just is what it is right now. The worst attitude, like honestly. This will work.
Let's do it.
You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
I attempt to make my fried chicken craving a little bit more healthy. I'm using oat flour, and I usually just buy my own like rolled oats, organic, and just put them in the blender on high. It makes perfect oat flour, and it's so much cheaper than actually buying like a big bag of oat flour. So I'm using that, and instead of using Winnie, and I'm gonna fry them in avocado oil to make them a little bit more healthy. But for my seasoning, I like to use salt, pepper, garlic, a little paprika. Sorry, guys. Ooh, and then a little bit of the Tony's Creole seasoning. Oh man, sorry, I like breathed it in. Wow. Anyways, so I just put some sweet potatoes in the oven. I'm gonna roast some sweet potatoes, and then I'll probably steam some broccoli and then grill it just for like a couple of minutes to give it a little char. And then there we go. And then for my dip, I'm just gonna do 3 eggs and then probably some like unsweetened, just plain coconut milk, because I find that the coconut milk sticks better to the chicken. Well, I actually have less chicken than I thought because one of the bags was wings. So anyways, all right, so I'll tell you guys what happened with my brother's apartment. So last time I talked to you guys, my brother was about to move. I think we were like getting boxes together, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm like breathing this Creole seasoning. It's so strong. He found an apartment he liked, applied, was like packing, all of that. Well, the woman called him and was like, hey, you've actually been denied for this apartment. And my brother was like, what? Why? And she was like, well, it says, she was like, the only thing that I'm able to see on my end is that you owe another apartment complex money. And he was like, that's so weird. I definitely don't. So she was like, well, here's the number to our third party, like verification company who like verifies whether you can get approved or denied. She was like, they'll be able to give you detail on like why this was denied. It took us like 2 days to get a hold of them. So in the meantime, he was calling the 3 apartment complexes that he had lived in previously, and all of them were like, no, I don't, we show that you don't owe us any money, like you're good. So he was like, well, then I don't know like what to do from here, you know, because I've called all the places I've lived. It says I don't owe anyone money. So like we're stuck. So finally that third party, like whatever, called us back, who had like his record, like his background. And she's like, okay, it looks like you were actually denied because you have, like, you've been evicted. Like you have an eviction claim like by your name. And he was like, I've never been evicted to like any apartment I've ever lived in. And so she gave us the name of the apartment, and it was one of the apartments he lived in, but she was like, it says you were evicted like July 20th of 2019. And he was like, I lived there 2 years after that. Like I wasn't evicted. So anyways, we got a hold of that apartment complex, and turns out they had sold to like a different investor. So all of their like records from when he was supposedly evicted, like they didn't have them. So he had to like track down who used to own the apartment complex. Finally got a hold of them. She was like, okay, she was like, this is so weird. I'm showing here that you were evicted, but that you did live there for another 2 years. So she was like, I don't know what's going on. So she was like, let me do some research and I'll give you a call back. 2 days later, she calls us back. What happened was they did evict someone, but it wasn't my brother. And they accidentally filed, like they called the courthouse and filed the eviction under his name. They turned in the wrong tenant. So someone who was actually evicted, like their name wasn't on their record. It was accidentally put on Connor's record. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like this, I cannot believe this happened. Like in my 30 years of like being in this industry, like I've never seen this happen before. And we were like, okay, well, how do we get this removed so he can move into an apartment and not have an eviction on his record? Because if you have an eviction on your record, like it's really hard to get a lease anywhere. So anyways, we had to like file with like the courthouse and like get the justice of peace involved, and she had to like file it somewhere else, and finally they submitted it. But then they were like, it's gonna take about 30 days for this to fall off his record. Like the apartment complex had to write like a letter claiming that it was a mistake. I was like, oh my God, of all the people. I mean, it's just crazy. So someone's walking around who's been evicted who doesn't have it on their records. So they should consider themselves very lucky. But anyway, so that's why he's still here. Yeah, it's like a crazy story, but what took so long was trying to figure out like what the hell. Like we had to like track down all these people, like call the courthouse, like get official letters written. It's just been like crazy. And Connor, like, he works full time, and like I don't have time, so it's been him, me, and my mom all trying to like get this sorted out. We like take turns calling people and like trying to figure it out. And I'm sure the apartment complex that he like applied to thinks he's so shady, because we called and told him what happened, but they didn't really care. They were like, well, when it falls off his record, then like he'll be approved, but until then, like, no. So they probably think we're lying. It's just gonna hang here until that falls off. And that was like, we got that settled like just a few days ago. So it should fall off between now and 30 days. So, oh my gosh. The chicken is done. Got the last few pieces, and then we've got broccoli and sweet potato. Just got out of the shower, and I actually did a quick workout after I ate dinner. And I know some of you were like, you just ate fried chicken and then did a workout. I actually don't eat large meals, especially for dinner. If I eat too much in one sitting, I feel awful. Like I'm getting to the point where I'm just running out of so much room that if I eat too much in one sitting, I feel like claustrophobic, like my stomach can't breathe in and out. So I learned quickly to keep my meals frequent and small. So that's just kind of what's been working for me, but the room is definitely running out. For my product, I'm using the Royale Reset button before I put my skincare on. I really like this. I used this for a really, really long time, and then I kind of forgot about it. Someone asked me, try to do two things at once. I feel like I've talked a lot in this vlog, so I'm sorry. We actually filmed a lot of clips earlier today, and they got completely wiped from my memory card. So I think tomorrow morning we're gonna go get a new camera. Probably the same camera, just replace it, because this one's like 5 or 6 years old, and it's been wiping clips a lot. And then the problems with the batteries, like I think it's just the camera. So unfortunately, it's time to bite the bullet and just get a new camera. I'm gonna use the Elemis Pro Collagen Morning Cream. I am almost out of this, but I've got a new bottle on deck that came in today, so I'm like super excited about that. Using Curology. Thank God I can use Curology. When I first got pregnant, I stopped using Curology because I wasn't sure that I could use it still. I didn't think it was pregnancy safe, but I contacted my provider, my Curology provider, because my skin was just getting so out of control, just so bad. So many breakouts, like hormonal, like my skin was just going crazy. So turns out they can do a pregnancy safe version for pregnant women, for nursing women. So that's what I'm using, and my skin has completely calmed down. And for my body, I've been using this Laya body oil, and I just bring it in the shower with me. It hardens up after you get out of the shower, just like coconut oil, I guess. But you bring it in the shower with you, it melts down, put it on my body, my belly, my boobs. I've been using this for a couple of years now, so I just continued using this. But Hatch sent me their belly oil, and I put that on a couple of times a day, just like if I'm passing through the bathroom. I really like it. It's not like greasy or slimy or anything like that. But I love this because I like to put it like over my whole body. Sorry, my camera died, so I had to go get a new battery. But a few of you guys were asking about the After Iris new production, because I was talking about new production and literally like nothing happened. So a lot of you guys were like, is After Iris still a thing? Did you forget about it? No, we are just kind of at a standstill right now. And I'll tell you, what happened. I always want to be like transparent with things that are going on, behind the scenes with that side of things. And we were looking for a new manufacturer because, well, my current manufacturer, they do amazing on the scrunchies. And I wasn't just not gonna work with them anymore. We were gonna continue with them with the scrunchies, but their work with the headbands that I'm trying to do, it just wasn't consistent. It was good quality. And like they would do like an amazing sample, but then the next sample would have like glue showing or like ripples in the fabric, and it just wasn't consistent, and I just wasn't comfortable trusting them to do a whole production run. And they just like, they weren't getting it when I was telling them that, which I don't know how, you know, and it was weird things like I would get it in and they'd be like, oh, well, it wasn't like that when we mailed it. And I'm like, guys, guys. So I started looking for a new manufacturer that could do just the headbands. And I found an amazing manufacturer based out of LA. It was everything I was looking for. So the first thing I did was send them my headband samples that I had made, very rough samples, very rough samples, just to make sure they could get the general idea and that they could actually make them. So they got them in, said, yes, we can make them in-house, absolutely, perfect. So we were talking about, you know, order quantity, price per unit, and the price per unit wasn't awful because I don't mind paying, you know, I don't mind paying a little more for good quality work. However, the minimums were just out of my reach. You know, I'm not comfortable sitting on a ton of inventory right now as such a small business that doesn't move a ton of product. I'm hoping in the future, but right now, you know, I'm not doing wholesale. It's just me kind of shipping out of my house. So I just wasn't comfortable, and I had really great vibes from them from the beginning, but then I felt like she was kind of pushing me to do that, even though I told her that wasn't good for my business. It wasn't good for numbers. She just kept like pushing me into it. Like, oh no, it'll be fine. Like, it'll be great. You can definitely. I just got like, I didn't like that. It reminded me of like all those years ago. What was that, like 5, 6 years ago? When I got so screwed over by that one manufacturer because they took advantage of the fact that I was new and experienced, didn't know a lot, didn't have an advisor with me, it was just me, and they took advantage of that. And I was like, okay, this is never gonna happen to me again. You know, like, I'm not letting this happen to me again. So it took me forever to like pick myself up after that and just like have the confidence to move forward with a new brand and like start over. So I just told her like, it's just not gonna work at this time. Now I'm back to my original manufacturer and we are trying to make it work with them because I know they can produce good quality work. It's just the consistency we need to work on. So if that means like a smaller run or, you know, just doing one thing at a time versus like 5 different pieces at a time. Cause you know, at first I threw them like 5 different styles of headbands. Like we want to release like all 5 of these at one time. And I think that's just too much at one time for such a small manufacturer. I don't know. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling, but I just wanted to like, you know, keep you guys in the know and like let you know what's going on, like how I'm feeling about everything and all of that. But I think I've rambled enough for now for one vlog. I need to get these clips to Blade so we can finish this vlog, get it out, and I can start on the next one. But the next video is going to be a haul, I think. I think that's what's next on the schedule, so be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Find some love in this crazy